back to Cozy Baking with Deirdre. Today we are making some gooey classic cinnamon rolls, and I'm going to show you a little trick if you want to autumnify or pumpkinify any cinnamon roll, whether you're getting it store-bought or you're making it at home. So before we hop right into it, I want to say sorry I've been MIA. Yeah, girls have been doing something really fun and really exciting, and I hope you guys stay tuned for it. I'll be able to share it in the next couple months. But as you can see, we have jumped right into fall, guys. My channel is Cozy Baking with Deirdre, but the fact that it's fall and winter really hypes up my baking experience. Like, I feel like everything's 10 times better in the fall and winter because it's truly cozy baking, because I'm in sweaters and I'm baking sweet, warm breads and cookies that just warm me up inside, and eating soups and just all the good things, and the cozy music. Listen to that. Yeah. If you'd like to like and subscribe now, please do. Join the fam, join the party. But let's hop right into these cinnamon rolls. To start, we are just putting in our milk into the microwave so it can heat up for 30 seconds to a minute, because we need our milk warm to 110 degrees, or put your finger in. If it's warm but not hot, it's perfectly ready to throw in our yeast and our sugar. Then we're going to mix that together and set it aside and let that yeast activate. You will see later it will get bubbly and puffy. And meanwhile, we are going to start with our base of the cinnamon roll dough. That's just going to be 2 eggs, and then we're going to throw in the rest of our sugar that we didn't add to use to activate our yeast, and butter. Make sure that's softened because we're going to whisk it together. Don't worry, it's going to look clumpy and nasty, and that's okay for now. Now, while you watch me throw all these ingredients together, are you not excited for fall? How excited are you guys? Let me know, because I am so excited. I haven't been this excited in years, because last year, I swear I didn't do anything fall related. No fall activities. I'm going to the pumpkin patches. I'm going to the corn mazes. And I love haunted everything. Can't wait for Halloween, which is a little foreshadowing. Halloween recipes coming soon. But I would love to go to a haunted tour in Georgia. It's where I live. I'm so excited. Anyways, back to the recipe. We're throwing in our activated yeast mixture with our egg and butter mixture and whisking that all together before we go in with our flour. So with this process, I'm going to put in 2 cups of the 4.5 cups of flour first and fold that together. We essentially want this dry ingredients to soak up all the wet. Throwing in the 3rd cup, and then we're going to transfer this to a stand mixer. To me, this just helps make sure you don't have a super tough dough. You're not over kneading and mixing. I like to knead it all the way up to high speed for about 3 minutes. You do want the dough to still be pretty tacky, because it's still going to rise for 30 minutes before we start rolling this dough out. So get that bowl that you just used to mix this together, clean it out real quick, and put that dough back in it, cover with a damp towel, and let rise for 30 minutes. It's not going to rise too much, but we have a second rise going on later after we've cut these rolls. So now we're going to do the fun part, rolling out the dough. So prepare your clean area with some flour, pour your dough on top, and let's go ahead and roll this out to, I usually say, a 1/2 to a 1/4 inch thick, but I want you to do it a 1/4 inch or less for these Cinnabon type cinnamon rolls. I realized based on previous recipes that I've made that one thing Cinnabon does is they have a ton of layers of cinnamon in between, which means a thinner dough initially that's going to puff up in the oven, but then you get so many layers of that cinnamon and brown sugar filling. Now for our softened butter mixture. You can do this 2 different type of ways. I wanted to try it a little differently this time to see how much it affected the outcome. So I just used the softened butter and I spread it all over my dough first, and then I'm going on with my brown sugar and cinnamon on top. Otherwise, you can mix the softened butter, brown sugar, cinnamon separately and make a paste that you're going to spread on all together. But I wanted a lot of extra cinnamon this time. I wanted it evenly distributed. So that's why I did it this way. But it kind of came out the same. I felt like I tasted a little bit more cinnamon this way, but that's about it. So whatever you prefer, whatever's easier. Now we're just rubbing that brown sugar and cinnamon all over into every crevice. Now let's get to rolling. Roll this super tight, guys. Like, this is another key part of getting those cinnamon rolls. You want to have as many layers of cinnamon and brown sugar as you can in each roll, which is what that does for you. Now, grab that measuring tape. I usually don't do this, so you don't have to if you don't want to. I just wanted really even rolls this time. And then I go in with a small string because that's the easiest way, the easiest method for me to cut my cinnamon rolls perfectly and still get that beautiful swirl that you're going to see in a second. Now let me show you real quick with my extra cinnamon rolls how to turn any cinnamon roll into the shape of a pumpkin. So before the second rise, you're going to take 3 small strings and tie them around, creating equal sixths of a cinnamon roll, tying them and knotting them twice, and then letting that second rise happen, and then throwing in some little cinnamon sticks to act like the pumpkin stem. Now I did it before you throw them in the oven, but you really want to put them in after you throw them in the oven. Now we're just drizzling with that frosting. And how cute. All right, now I love a cast iron pan. You'll see me make so many recipes in this thing, but I wanted to do these cinnamon rolls in this cast iron and let them rise one more time for 30 minutes. As you're gonna see, look at how beautifully they rose. And now we're preheating our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and pouring on some heavy cream to finish. Another trick for those Cinnabon-like cinnamon rolls, we're throwing those in the oven for 25 minutes. As you can see, I like mine just done. That's how I get the gooey-est cinnamon rolls. And we're topping with this cream cheese frosting that I will leave the recipe down below for you guys. Just whipping up some cream cheese, butter, and powdered sugar, a little vanilla, a little salt. And look at the beauty that these cinnamon rolls are. The way that this topping melts into them. Oh my goodness. Every time I've been editing this, I've been going downstairs to grab another roll because I'm like, I cannot. This is so good. The rolls are so fluffy, such a gooey center with the perfect amount of brown sugar and cinnamon. And now we take a bite. If this isn't dessert porn, I don't know what is, guys. Oh my goodness, it's so good. You need to make this meow. And that's how you make cinnamon rolls that taste better than Cinnabon. If you want all the recipe details, measurements, ingredients, they're down below in the description box. And please give this video a like, subscribe to stay tuned for more, and let me know what you want to bake together, what kind of baking videos you would like. Should we do some trying TikTok viral desserts? I kind of keep it simple with just the cozy baking vibes, but I'd love to do something a little different, a little fun. Maybe we could do 1 cookie dough, 5 flavors, where we fill each one with different flavors, or we could do another cinnamon roll recipe that's like cinnamon roll flights. I don't know if you guys saw those tomato flights on social media, where it's like they'll put 6 tomatoes and then they top it with different toppings. That could be fun to do for like cookies, cinnamon rolls. Let me know, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. See you next week. Bye.